Hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Out in that wide world out there? I believe there's a world beyond my windows, beyond my door. Apologies. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well today. This is going to be the special art stream. And if I'm going to do art for people who want art done, I got to know the people are here. So, and if people aren't here, then I can wait to do the art for them. So I'm just looking over some things here. I have a whole intro thing, and I need people to actually be here to be able to see intro things, and actually see the art that they've requested and all that kind of thing. It doesn't really work if people aren't around. So, I don't know, maybe I just, like, do a dance at the moment. Wait for people to appear and such like that. Maybe we just don't do anything. Just sit here. Like this. Wait for people to appear, because, I mean, I even have, like, a thing. I need to show people what this setup is and all that kind of thing. As I said, if people aren't around, then I can't do that. So, I don't know. Well, in order not to make things dull for the VOD people and such like that, I need to do something, don't I? Gosh, what can I do? Well, here is my tablet. What I'm going to be using to be doing drawings and stuff like that. There's a honking outside. That's very good. But yeah. So while we wait for people to appear, what can we have a look at? I do have something which I could possibly do a little show of at the moment until people turn up. I have a thing which I may not be able to see. Hang on, here we go. No, it's not showing. Okay, it's not showing. Of course it's not showing. It usually doesn't show. What I have here is some other art, which is not drawn by me. It's obviously drawn by the people of your Sinclair. Here in December of 1991, apparently there was Lemmings available on the Spectrum here at this time. Furballs with the Death Wish splat onto the Specky, indeed. We have some turtles here, and some Hero Quest cards or something like that. I can't quite tell. It looks like these things were stuck onto the front or whatever. Even there's a tape missing. Okay. So I don't know what these Hero Quest things are. I think maybe you get those as well. I can't tell. Hello. Nice to see you. My Tracy isn't appearing. Why is my Tracy not appearing? Gosh, this is a travesty. Tracy, you have to appear. Gosh. I don't know if there's anything that I can really do. Enable the Twitch emotes. Do I need to do like a refresh of things on here? Enable Twitch badges. If I push this on and off. No. Enable Twitch emotes. I don't know, maybe it's not going to appear at the moment. I've got a button that says load and cache on it, but I'm not quite sure if I want to press it at the moment. It seems dangerous to do such things. But anyway, hello Stally. I was looking at this whilst I waited for people to appear. We're going to have a proper look at this later, but we do have Tracy, yes. Why is it not appearing on my on-screen thing? I'm sad. I'll have to do some tests later to make sure that this does indeed appear on the stream and stuff. But yeah, we were going to have a look at this while we were waiting for people to appear and stuff, because I have things to show and stuff like that. Well, let's go back to the camera. First thing you might know is, as I said, I had facial hair removal yesterday. You might notice something. I think it kind of looked like I've been in the jam jar slightly, but anyhow. So yeah, that's what that is. If anybody wonders. And there's maybe a couple of other things to touch on. Obviously, people are already showing. You can't see it in the chat here. As I said, I'll have to sort that out. But the Tracy emote is already live. I was kind of like going, I don't know what new emote to add, and somebody suggested, I think it was Wes, which suggested the Tracy emote, and it was like, cool, let's do a Tracy emote. Oh no, the white balances. There we go. So much sun behind there. So much sun, making the trans flag positively radiant too, you know. But yes, and if you wonder what the top is, it's Pusheen being a permaid. There we go. Got lots of sequins and things on it. I don't really usually wear it because obviously if I'm, you know, just generally sitting around and whatever, I don't like having sequins scratching against me and stuff like that. But since I'm being, you know, fancy and whatever. There we go. It is a very cute top. Yes, so there is basically that, and there's another thing I could do, but so we need to wait for a Chaos who's requested a thing, and if a Chaos doesn't appear, then I can't do the thing that she's requested. Anyhow, we can get set up for this at least. So, what I have, I'm going to show you the setup that I have here. So I have my laptop, which the stream is running off. This is like a usual kind of thing. I'm not going to pick it up and wave in front of the camera, but you have an idea of what my laptop looks like. I've shown it in my other cam at some points or whatever. But there's that. It has a free USB port at the moment because I don't have a gamepad plugged into it. So, I have my tablet here, and my tablet currently has a picture of a kitty on it. I've turned the Wi-Fi off on the tablet so I don't get anything popping up on it, you know, revealing anybody's, you know, true identities and maybe embarrassing emails and whatever. But yes, the tablet isn't here. But tablet also has a thing which has just fallen off. Let me pop that back on there. That's the wrong way around. Tablet also has a space. This is the case around it is kind of making it a little bit more safer because this thing can flap over and keep it safe like this. Because otherwise, it's, you know, just with the normal tablet, it just sticks on the back and can just be like knocked off or whatever. But once it's on there, it charges. It's very fancy like that. And then obviously I can use it to do drawings and stuff. So the way up I think I'm going to need it is like this way up here, so it'll be longer in the display. Obviously, ooh, look at all that behind the scenes. But yeah, so it'll show up there obviously, and also this can attach to what would be the top usually, but it can just attach there as well. Anyhow, that should be mostly charged. Oh, hello, Chaos. Nice to see you, because obviously I'm doing a lot of stuff here for you. So yes, I have the tablet. But how do I get the tablet onto the computer? There's probably some like air casting thing I can do as well. But I do have some fancy doodads here and there. So I have an HDMI cable. It is a far too long HDMI cable for my needs here. It only needs to go from like, oh gosh, here to here, and so I've got basically all of this spare, which I don't need. But anyway, but this has a USB-C port, and this has a USB-A port, and so how does the HDMI go into that anyway? Well, on the tablet side of things, we have this fancy little dongle. This has like things for like cards, memory cards, whatever you call them, USB-C kind of charging or data thing, I think. Headphone jack. The headphone jack on here is not actually so good. It gets a bit noisy, especially when you're charging and stuff like that. There's the HDMI port on there, and there's also a USB-A slot on the end there. So what we can do is plug the HDMI into there, and then we'll be able to plug the USB-C into here, which I might do at the moment, because there's probably an order of operations which this works best, but anyhow. And this is shaped in such a way that it would actually like hook over the edge of the thing, but it's made for like iPads, or I suppose if I actually had it the way up that it's supposed to go here, this could go on here like this, and then the plug thing would plug into the USB-C port on this side. However, because I have the case on, this, gosh, whacking myself, this bit here is too short to have this on the corner there, and make this move about like this. So yeah, that's not going to work. And if I have it on the other way around, it just doesn't, you know, the dangly cord bit here doesn't go round to the port on on this side. So what I'm going to do is probably just have it like this way round, and then just plug it in like this in the side of my tablet, and just have that around somewhere, maybe like folding behind it or whatever. Maybe we can put the tablet just kind of like down here, drawing it down here and such like that, and you know, figure stuff out. But then I also have the other end, and I've already kind of shown off this thingy that I have before. It is an HDMI video capture device thing. This is the manufacturing of this made it a bit bendy at the end, but it's basically a cheap little HDMI capture device. Nothing special or fancy about it. You plug in your HDMI in this end here, and you just plug the USB into like a free port here on the computer. And oh no, I forgot about this part. I tested this without other things in, so I'm going to have to take my mouse out in order to plug this in. So if I go to try and use the mouse, it's not going to work, so I'll just flip it over and put it over there. So what I have now is, you won't be able to see anything currently. Let me get, oh gosh, this here. Let me just check on things on here. There's a thing, I can just ignore that. Hang on. There we go. Out of the way. Yeah, probably want the cloth available things, and whatever. But I have, there's a thumbprint recognition, but I normally have it the other way around, so I have to like lean over the thing to use the thumbprint recognition. Anyhow, I should now be able to, oh gosh, I've got to use my trackpad here now, bring up an input thing here on, not on my cam, no, it's on the browser window. So yeah, we won't be looking at that there, but we do have, for a chaos, this thing, how to draw an opossum. So we're going to be looking over that. So which is the input capture, here it is. And is it going to show up properly? Now I have to change things here. Do I need to just turn it off and then back on again? Here we go. Happy art stream, everybody. So yeah, the way it's configured, it's not quite 16 by 9, as you can see. Possum indeed. It's not quite 16 by 9 quite, as you can see here. But yeah, I'll have to kind of flick backwards and forwards between showing off my reference thing and this thing here like this. So, but yeah, I have written Happy Art Stream on here, so we can see this is the oh gosh, what thing did I select? I didn't, gosh, what pen do I use? No, not that one. Oh gosh, that's a pencil. I don't want to use that one. I don't know how to use that. Okay, that's the size of it. I'm learning how to use this again. It's a technical pen. Oh gosh, that wasn't what I used. Why did it change what I used on me? Oh gosh. What is good for just doing doing lines like I already had? What was it already on? Gosh, well, let's go through them. We've got this one that does that kind of thing. We've got this one which does spray can kind of things. We've got this one which is the technical pen. Can we just turn this up a bit? We can. So we can kind of do that. But obviously that's not the best for doing drawings and stuff like that. But when we have that available, we have like a fountain pen kind of thing. So we can do like... It also has like a pressure sensitivity on this, so it kind of works. I probably want the fine liner. Is that the technical pen here? Beep, 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 beep. So I've messed up the happy art stream thing. Make a custom block brush. But yeah, do you think that this one here is going to be a good one to start off with? I mean, this is a very fancy piece of software. It is called a thing. I can't remember, but people probably know what it is. The thing is, I don't necessarily want to go out of things to look at other things, because other things might pop up. Autodesk Sketchbook, that's the one. Other things might pop up on the screen, and I don't really want to show things, but it's got like layers and things, so we can add another layer, and we can blank off that one once we've done with that one and thought, oh gosh, what a complete mess we've made here. And I think, yeah, I can put that one in the bin there like that if I don't want that one. So yeah, I mean, this is what I've got, and just to show my... Oh gosh, well there we go, that's my that's my stuff here, which I wasn't going to try to show off and whatever, but never mind. It apparently wanted to show everybody what I had there. That's fine. It keeps stopping. Oh my gosh, is it having problems? Because dear me, I guess I just can't show you the other things that are on here then. I guess I would have to like maybe unplug it in order to do that. But anyway, so we've got some... Oh, it's changed on me again. Why do you keep changing on me? Where did the fine liner thing go? There we go. So there we go. And so what do we have? I can't use the mouse. It's all going so well so far. But I have the possum tutorial. I don't need this fully up here at the moment. Let's put this out of the way here. Oh gosh. Let me do that. Let me actually flick over so people can see the possum tutorial. That button is the one I need to do that. So here we go. It's on this how to draw animals site and whatever. And it says how to draw an opossum, and it's got adverts. I don't have an ad blocker on here. Sorry about that. At the moment here, please pause the how to draw an opossum video after each step. But also, it's got some other stuff down here about how to draw a opossum and whatever. So this is what the kind of like the final drawing that it's going to try and give us here to get the opossum done. And so we'll just follow the things here. So we're just going to do this on a different layer, are we? Let me just look ahead a little bit. So we do some things like this. Okay. Think with Google, indeed. Next. We draw things around it. Little days on it. So this is the initial sketch or whatever, and then from this point on, press harder with your pencil for more defined sketch, or you could do like another layer or something like that for this. So this is how we do this. So it looks like, yeah, we want to do some basic lines. What? Shush! Go away! Go away! Greatest art one could ever draw, indeed. If I want Sage or Sace from Cisco or whatever, I could do that. I don't know if they know where I am, which is good. But then they're giving me B&Q ads, so at least I don't know where they think I am or what I'm doing. But anyway, so here we go. So I need to draw a couple of circles. So let me go back to my picture here. So draw 2 circles as guides for the opossum's body. The circles don't have to be perfect. They're just guides. The back portion of an opossum's body is usually a bit bigger than the front part, so make the circle on the left bigger. The edges of the two circles should touch. Leave enough room on either side for the opossum's head and tail. We've got to leave enough room for the tail, of course. So if we go back to the art stream thing here, now I can just like blank this off, add a new layer, and then we're drawing in this layer here. So we need to draw two circles. I'll do a circle here, and then we can have a smaller circle here. This is probably too small on the screen here, but we'll make do. So we've done that, and then where's the thing to turn this off? There we go. So we have two circles. And then we need to draw a smaller circle on the right side of the guide for the opossum's head. The circle should get progressively smaller, and the end result should be similar to a snowman on its side. Okay, so let me get this back up. So I just need basically a smaller circle just on the end here, like that. Okay, so now... Okay, there we go. Draw two intersecting lines inside the opossum's head. These lines will help you place the opossum's facial features later on. Okay, so I want to do a little cross. Oh gosh, can we zoom properly? Can we zoom properly, please? Yeah, it's supposed to have some kind of cancellation thing. So if I get the pointer near, I mean, you may be able to see on the screen, if you look near the opossum's head, you may be able to see a little pointer thing waving around over there. It might be a little bit difficult to see, but this is me like when I get close to it, so I'm just like a little bit close to the tablet now, and when it's that close, if I touch the tablet with my fingers or anything like that, it won't actually change anything. It won't, zoom anything, but if I don't have the thing there, it'll do like zoomings and stuff like this. Yeah, gosh, just the right size, please, somewhere around there. It's not quite the right size, but never mind. So we turn this off again, and we have a look. We're adding some kind of like thing. Draw an arc on the right side of the opossum's head as a guide for the muzzle. Now this is where things kind of fall apart slightly with these drawing things. I mean, this is a fairly good one so far, but this is just like draw an arc. I mean, circle, I get what circles are, I get what like straight lines are, and what going through the middle is, but an arc? What is an arc? How do you define this arc? I mean, there's obviously the length of the lines, and these lines are straight up to this point, but then curve here. But then, what if it curved back here? What if it curved over here? I mean, what are the angles here and all that kind of thing? I suppose I can look at it and kind of tell, but this is the kind of thing which I think is kind of skipped over a little bit. In other tutorials as well, it's like, draw the facial features, and then you've got like perfect facial features for whatever animal or whatever you've got. It's like, well, that's not helpful at all. We might get onto some of those later to see this, but anyway, we've got to control an arc. So we're kind of starting above this line here, just a little bit above that line, and kind of going more or less to the bottom line here, and kind of going out a bit. It basically looks like the nose, but it's, gosh, it depends on whether you or I actually have any idea of what these things look like, but it basically comes out like here and under here. We'll go with this at the moment, and just hope that it all kind of works out later on. Doesn't matter. Every opossum is beautiful. Draw an arc on the right side of the opossum's head as guide for the muzzle. Yeah, I did that, sorry. Draw a short arc on the top left side of the head as guide for the opossum's ears. Okay, so kind of just like, what's that, like 11 o'clock? We're drawing kind of not quite a semicircle, but a bit more than a semicircle. Every possum is beautiful. So yeah, a little thing. I haven't really left a lot of room for this one, but around about 11 o'clock here, we've got this little circle. I think that's a little big, but we'll go okay here. So let me see. So we've got the guide with the opossum's ears, and we're going to go to the next page. Woof! I'm done with page 1 of 4. Amazing. And then draw a series of curved lines. Oh dear. coughs and hiccups as well. Wonderful. Draw a series of curved lines that connect the major shapes for the opossum's body. Add a long curved line at the left side to guide for the tail. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like draw a series of curved lines, but I can see these are not just normal curved lines. This one kind of like bulges up a little bit. This one bulges down. This one's kind of more straight and whatever. It's just like, these are the bits. Oh, it comes from like behind the ear as well. It doesn't just come from like down here or whatever. It would be like if it was coming from just over here instead. So we kind of just got to basically put some kind of rubber band on it, but give it a little bit of a pudge here and there, I think, and then add a tail to it. So let's do that. So it'll be coming like around here, but not there at the moment, and then kind of come over here. This one will be kind of coming over like here, and then we kind of gonna give it a little bit of a bump in the body here, and then get another little bump in the body there to make them look very cute. Then we've got to get a tail. So what kind of tail do we want to do? I mean, you can do like a just normal tail like this, or we could go fancy and do like a special tail like this. Or we can go even wilder and go ooh, tail like this. I think I want to keep it slightly simple, so we'll go for a tail like this. So next, what have we got? We've done these things. Oh gosh, I'm doing a zoom in unintentionally. You know what, the little leggies on it! Draw 4 short angled lines under the body as guide for the opossum's legs. Pay attention to where the lines bend. This indicates where the joints where the legs will be. Them little feeties! Yeah, so we're kind of coming kind of where these lines going around the outside met the circles in a way up to here, and then just one coming out the back, kind of closer to the tail than to add removed. Weird. Closer to the tail than to this other leg here. I'll have it on the screen while I'm trying to draw it myself, so if I just pop back over here. So I want like a little jaunty leg at the front here, like this. We want another little leggy going back here and like this, and then we want one here. I've really kind of flubbed up. And that one there, and then this one went like that and that. That's good enough. Oh, we got a low key on there as well. I know Sally will be happy to see a low key. Oh, you can't see the low key. Hang on, there is a low key. I know Sally's happy. It would be happy to see a low key there. We've got a low key and a possum. I've got Starly. You're in your element, really, aren't you? I've got some Disney stuff as well. My word. Following the line of the body. Did it say that? And a long curved line that said would guide for the tail. You do like it. Didn't say that. As far as I can see at the moment, unless you're looking at what I'm looking at and looking later on or something like that. But this is my initial sketch. Wow. Awesome. So their initial sketch looks like that one. My initial sketch looks like this. I mean, it's close enough. I mean, my lines aren't too smooth, really, but obviously there's lack of experience having to do this in a position in which I'm not, 100%, comfortable and relaxed and ready to do art and stuff like this, and also the size of the actual thing. Obviously, this is a bigger canvas I was drawing on. Then I can be able to do wider strokes to do smoother curves and stuff like that. But not too bad. I think my possum is going to be a little more inquisitive than that one, really. But let me go back and see here. Draw the eyeball as a small circle inside the head. Use the guidelines to help with the placement. Shade the inside of the shape except for a tiny circle to represent glare. Add a few more lines on the sides of the small circle to complete the shape of the eye. Opossums have relatively small eyes, so don't draw it too big. I mean, this is many steps in one, really, isn't it? There's possibly too many steps in one, really. It's like, draw this perfect eye, is what it's saying at the moment. Yeah, there's a problem with these tutorials. It's just like, you know how to draw eyes, right? Draw an eye. What if I don't know how to draw eyes? Gosh, I think I'm going for a black and white possum. I don't think I'm going to be doing colorings or anything like that. So what we can do is add another layer to this. We want the layer... okay, this one... Can I move that one out the way? I want to be on this layer. And I want to lock that layer. Transparency locked. Okay. What if I want to just make sure I don't draw on it or something? Lock layer. There we go. So I shouldn't be able to draw on this anymore. Current layer is locked. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have our base here. So if I think we want to get a little bit more arty and do some pencil and stuff like that for the over thing. I know. How dare it? So let me go. We probably want to zoom in a bit to do an eye or whatever. So small circle inside the head. Use the guide to get the placement. So we kind of want. Okay, so we draw a small circle. We can draw it like here. Oh gosh, this is way too. Have you got rid of my possum? I hope you haven't got rid of my possum. No, okay. I don't know why it keeps on crashing on me. This is very annoying. Can I? No, I can't undo now. Gosh. But fortunately, that was the only thing I drew on there. So one of these is my eraser. There we go. Get rid of that. I go for that. I don't want such a large pencil. No, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, maybe that's too small. Okay, nice. Please! Gosh. This is kind of annoying. It doesn't usually do this much crashing. So once again, get rid of some of this. Go back to this. I think that was the right kind of size here. This, can we get something a little bit harder? Advanced pressure stamp, no randomness, I don't know. It's already hardness. It's all the way up. Oh gosh, I don't know. Anyhow, or maybe we should just go back to the technical pencil. I don't know. So we want to kind of draw a circle, because this is too fading. This is going to crash it? No, okay. Well, let's go back to the technical pencil, since we know that kind of works. We want to just kind of draw an eye here. We want to kind of draw the rest of the bits on here like this. We kind of want to draw a little, I'll leave a little kind of thing here. Let's kind of do it like that. And then go out of, oh gosh, out of this. So I'm just kind of a little warm at the moment. So I think we've got a good eye there. Then draw a nose. It's triangle-like, darken the tip, then add the nostril top part using quick short strokes. Whatever you mean, I don't know. But let's just try and draw something that's a similar shape to that. So if we move over here, we need to put a nose on here. So it kind of needs to go like this, and then kind of round here like this, and then a little bit like this. Now let me go back to here, and let's see what else we can do. Oh gosh, I've zoomed in. Okay, that was page 2. On page 3, everybody now. Oh gosh, look at this. Use the arc as guide to draw the top part of the opossum's muzzle. Follow the basic part of the arc. Draw the top part a bit lower. You darken the line. Use quick, short strokes. Draw the mouth to represent fur. The line should stretch to the left inside the head. And the canine at the bottom. I don't know if I'm going to be 100% following. You want to... Don't we all, Cass? Don't we all? Yeah, I'm just kind of like, obviously, not being really an artist, and also the streamer brain on top of it as well. It's difficult. So I kind of want to have something coming down here like this to the nose, and then I want some like furry bits going over here to about here, I think it says, and then a little toothy tooth there. Believing. Good, thank you. Go me. Right. Okay, so we've got that. And then, oh, look at this! Use the initial arc as a guide to draw the bottom part of the opossum's muzzle. Follow the path of the arc as you sorry, I wasn't reading that at all. Use the initial arc as a guide to draw the bottom part of the opossum's muzzle. Follow the path of the arc as you darken the line from the lower jaw, but make it short. What? Follow the path of the arc. Got that? As you darken the line for the lower jaw, but make it short. I think I get what it's saying. It is adorable, isn't it? Add the lower canine as a small mouth along the... What was it saying? Add the lower canine as a small mouth along the gum line. A simple drawing. Draw the mouth closed by simply adding a line under the mouth for the lower jaw. We will do the open mouth. We'll try and do an open mouth here. So mine's not going to be quite look as baby as that, but you know, we will, or I will try to do what I can. So what we've got, oh gosh, we've got some like furry bits down here. So it's going to stand out a little bit more. It kind of just goes a bit beyond that there. Then we've kind of got a little bit of a thing going around here. A little toothy tooth here, and then another little toothy tooth here. And we've got some more. Oh gosh, where does it come from? It kind of comes from up here. And kind of goes blip 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 to there. And we got some little toothy toothies in here, back here. And that kind of joins up to that. There's another line in here as well. I don't know where that comes from, when that goes really, but I'll put a line in there. Oh gosh. So, and now we have that. Oh gosh, these are even more complicated. Oh dear. I'm gonna let me readjust myself a little bit here. Okay. Use the small arc on the top as a guide to draw the opossum's ear, so we're kind of going inside it. Here, we're starting a bit down as well. The shape of the ear should be pointier at the top, and the base should be inside the head. Add a few strokes at the bottom for the fur, and add curved lines inside the shape for the ear structure. Sorry, a few strokes at the bottom of the fur and the curved lines inside the shape of the ear structure. Okay. Add the ear on the other side of the head. You can use a couple of curved lines. So let me go back to my thing here. So what we want to do, kind of down here, going up to a little pointy point, and coming down to, oh gosh, something like that. There's some furry stuffs here. There's also some just basic ear stuff going on, some more wiggles and stuff in there. Oh yes, I need to draw the other ear, which is kind of like here a bit. This is not great, but gosh, look at this baby though. Oh gosh, use the remaining lines as guides to draw the rest of the opossum's head. Follow the path of the guides as you darken the lines and use quick, short strokes for a fairy texture. Add some lines inside the head for extra detail. Draw a few dots in the muzzle and a few long strokes coming out of them for the whiskers. They haven't really drawn the whiskers here, have they? But let me do a zoom here so I can kind of try and copy that. So, gosh. I mean, what do I and don't I have? I should have picked a different colour for the background, really, shouldn't I? So I know what I have and haven't got. This is what I've got at the moment. So I kind of need to do some more fluffy fluffies up here. Fluffy fluff, 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 all the way kind of up here. And then I need more fluffy fluffies kind of under here. Fluffy fluff, fluff, all that way over there. A little fluffy fluffies by the eye. Another one to make them a little bit shy. And some dotties around here. I won't do the actual whisk. Well, should I do some whiskers? Maybe. That should be okay, shouldn't it? Let's try and see if I've got everything here. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad, is it? We will carry on. We will carry on. So back to the thing here. Leggies. Use the lines on the right side of the opossum's body. Wow. Use the lines on the right side. Which is the right side? The front ones, is it saying? To draw the front legs. Okay. Oh, Jimmy. Use quick, short strokes as you go around the guideline. Create the leg. Draw the foot and toes at the tip using a series of curved lines. Okay, cool. Draw the front leg on the other side the same way. Use the line to the left as a guide. Okay, so basically draw legs is what it's saying here. Gosh. So there's possum's head. And it says draw legs. Gosh. So we kind of got to make it go down to like around about here. And then we have like kind of a thickish kind of bit up here. There's a little claws, but they look ever so delicate and fancy little claws. Like this, and then this one kind of goes a bit like that into there. And then you've got a lot of strength in the opossum here. And then we're going to draw some little feetsies here. Maybe I draw these other things too long. Then we've got some more fluffy bits going over here. It goes fluff up to about here. Then we kind of come from like maybe here, fluff down like that, it seems. Okie doke. So back to this here. Oh, we're nearing the end, everybody. We're nearing the end. We've nearly got an opossum, apparently. Use the lines as a guide to draw the opossum's hind legs. Sketch the shape. The leg lightly at first, and follow the guide. And darken the lines when you get the structure right. Add the toes at the end using a series of curved lines. Use the other lines as a guide to draw the hind leg on the other side. Top part of this leg will be hidden behind the body, so mainly draw the leg. Okay. So you got to do some back legs here now. Let me go back to here. Let me find where the back legs need to go. And then kind of need some fluffies coming from underneath the butt to kind of down to here. Then we got a little bit of a down here, and then kind of a down here, and then into some toes. This one's a bit more flat here. And this one's a bit more like this, oh dear. This one kind of goes up and round. And we've got lots of fluffiness here. So fluffy all the way around here. Fluff. It's probably, that's okay, I think. And then we've got some more fluffies coming in at a bit of an angle to this here. Kind of draw like shortish lines here to do stuff here. And then we need like a little toe here. Another toe here and another toe here, and kind of join that all up there to that. Now what? Let's see. Gosh, I'm getting bits everywhere from wherever. Gosh. Use the remaining shapes and lines as guides. Sorry. Use the remaining shapes and lines as guide to draw the rest of the opossum's body. Use quick, short strokes as you follow the basic path of the guides to form the outline of the body. Use longer strokes on the bottom of the body for longer, shaggier fur. Okay, so they got to be very, very fuzzy underneath. And these are the bits I've got to draw. So what am I doing? Here we go. Yeah, I need to actually do this here. So what we're doing, I'm going to add a little bit between here and here, so you can see, hang on. You can see from here we need to just kind of fill in a bit here, which we can kind of do. Just some more fluffy fluffies there. Kind of got to fill in all this fluffiness here, which you might need the guideline for this. So it comes down a little bit, but then it's kind of in line with that, so I don't know what's happening. So yeah, it's just kind of in line with all of this. It's got lots of, need lots of fluffy fluffies at the bottom, didn't it say? So you have lots of fluffy fluffies going across here. If I look over here now, looks good, I think. Let's start from over here. We just need to do lots of fluffies up and over the top here, so go fluff 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 all the way around here, and probably need some fluff in there. Or, I don't know. It can be a little scraggly, why not? And then we need a bit of a butt coming out here, so we're gonna go fluff 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 fluff. Is that good enough? Yeah, that covers all the major floof bases there, I think. So, possum got back indeed. Let me flick back over to here. Oh, dear me. What have I got? Use the line on the left side as a guide to draw the tail. The possum's tail is a rat-like inhaler, so don't use quick, short strokes here. Words. So yeah, basically it's kind of like starts thick and just generally tapers down towards the end, it looks like. So, what I'll need to do, since I made a long tail here, kind of start from here and kind of like move just gently, oh gosh, gently out into the fluffiness here, I think. And then kind of the same, oh gosh. Well, it's not a smooth tail. We've got a fairly chunky tail as well, but that doesn't matter. Let me do this. Oh, and then apparently for a cleaner look and raise as much as you can of the initial guidelines, I can do that quite easily. Don't worry about erasing all of the guides. It's okay to have some left behind. Redraw any final sketch lines you may have accidentally erased, and then, oh gosh, optional, some shading to your drawing, give it more dimension and volume. Oh gosh, well, I don't think I'm going to be doing that part. I don't know if I can do that quite justice with what I want, because yeah, look at the difference here. It's like, just do this, just do this. Gosh, but are you ready? Are you ready for the Katie's a possum reveal? Here we go. Ta-da! Oh, good a possum, aren't they? I like them. Obviously not quite the same as the other one on the screen here. Let me try and center it a little bit. You would hang it on your wall, oh my. But let me just kind of, there we go. So yeah, obviously the features on my opossum are a little different from the other opossum. But this is like Sally and this is Jenny. Okay, I don't think I did too badly actually. So I'm not going to really try the shading because that's kind of like a little bit beyond my capabilities, especially like on a tablet. They are so good. Yes, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, so there we go. So YouTube, if you want a thumbnail, this is probably a good time to choose a thumbnail. I'll leave it on here for a little bit so that YouTube can actually hopefully find this as a thumbnail and think, oh, they paused on that for a while. Maybe that's an important thing. But, so we have that. I'm glad you're happy with the opossum I drew there. Chaos. What I want to do now, whilst you're distracted by the possum, is look up some other stuff. I go to and look like a piggy possum. Oh, nice. What I have is a couple of things here, which I can go on to next. Which, yeah, if you have drawn something, obviously you can pop it in the thing. So what I've got a couple of things here. So one of them is possibly going to be slightly harder for me to follow on stream and stuff like that. I don't want adverts. Why do they have to be adverts? Just stop adverts. Stop all adverts ever. It's okay, it's fine. Yeah, skip ads. And they haven't. There we go, that's what we've got there. Oh gosh. Please, oh gosh, why are you being so annoying? I'll be with you all in a moment, everybody. Posting score, thank you very much. That'll be very, very nice to see. So, is this the other one? I think it is. So what we have is, let me go back to Can you teach you if you're making your drawings come to life and attack your enemies? Oh, West, you're asking, that's okay. Drawing a funny little guy? Oh, wow. Well, I've got some other things I want to try and look at first. For example, I was thinking maybe, we could maybe, for Starly, look maybe at doing some pandas, so I have like, I don't know how now. And we have this panda. The thing about this panda's on a YouTube video, which means I'll have to like kind of follow what they're doing here and whatever, and that might be a little bit more harder. Panda, I mean, for this panda here, it's a super cute kawaii panda bear laying down simple steps drawing lesson for kids and beginners. I think I fit at least one of those. Yeah, so can I... Picture pop, oh dear. So this is kind of like the things I need to kind of follow here. So these are the steps basically as they are, more steps below, and then you get panda at the end. So what I might just do is kind of leave this up on my other screen, and then I'm going to try and do what it's telling me to do on this one. And because it was giving me problems crashing when I was trying to do the other, I'll just add this as a new layer and make sure this layer is locked, because this is such a good possum. And then we can say bye bye for the moment to the possum, and then we can start work on a panda. Now it is saying I need like a curve like this, and then I need like a wobbly curve, so I kind of need a whoop like this. Oh dear, this is already going a bit wrong. Never mind. And then this kind of needs to go whoop up to the top. Yeah, these aren't connecting too well. Then we've got a blip, 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 blip for the top here. Another little bit as well, but never mind. There's also like a ground. Oh gosh, no, that really went wrong. You gonna crash? You are gonna crash. Well done. So I can't use the N2, unfortunately, because that can sometimes make it crash. So we'll just have to do with what we're... Oh, really? We're going for that as well? Yeah, something that is not enjoying here, but maybe I can try and see if I can figure out what to do if we're going to do this again at all, to make sure it doesn't keep crashing on me for some reason. Then... Oh, right, okay, so this should have been like a background layer, but we'll work it out. So this kind of needs to come around here and up like this. And this one needs to kind of come out there. Also kind of needs, gosh, I really messed up. Oh dear. The thing here, so this needs to kind of be out like that. And then we need some big panda eyes here. And like another one over here. Right, let's see. And then we need kind of a little leggy coming up here. And another little leggy coming up here. We need some little eyes. We kind of need a bit of a proof of a tail. There. I need to finish off this part of the leg. And then we just kind of fill it in. So let's do that on another layer here. And let's lock that one. So that we can kind of more smoothly go around here. Now that we know kind of what we're doing here. And then this kind of bean leg can go here. And this can carry on around here. Let's follow that round and over. And this, there was kind of another little bit there that kind of missed out on the previous one. It's going to kind of still go around there like that. And then we've got the other ear, oops, on the back there. The big fried egg eye there, and a little thing in the middle. Another thing comes out and around. Got another little eye there. This is supposed to be more kind of triangular. Another little bean over here. And a big booty over here. And then another leg. And a poofy tail. And then we need... Gosh, I don't know if I have a fill tool. Here I probably... Oh no, I do have a fill up here. Can I just do that and that? Aha, there we go. And turn the fill off. And so what we should be able to do is just get rid of that layer, and there we go. That's kind of a panda. I think it needs actually some other bits filled in, like this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, and the two little ears at the top there. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, it's not quite the kawaii panda that they've got. Mine looks like they've accidentally fallen over a little bit, where theirs look like they're intentionally lying on the ground a bit. Mine was trying to run to grab some sweets or something like that, and they accidentally did a trip. They're okay, because they landed on grass, and they're only little, so they didn't have very far to fall. So I hope you like the panda there, Starly. Let's, oops, can I? Please, thank you. I hope you enjoy the panda there, Starly. I had another thing here. Because there's this. Which, bring this up here, at least it's being quiet. I might as well just let it run in the background while I load another thing. Here we go. This one's from the same site. Oh gosh, this one looks a little bit more complicated, but never mind. Gosh, really, I had to go through two. You're joining in, are you? Cool. I hope you had the picture of the panda up so that you could actually follow properly. So then we've got... You don't? Okay. Do you have another one, or are you just following what I'm drawing instead? Ah, okay, cool. Obviously, I'm just following what is noted down here. So we have my panda on screen now. That's my panda. Cool. I will enjoy seeing all these after I have finished. Right. Okay. So what else we have? Because we have also a lizard who likes to do art. this is like a lizard drawing thing, but obviously this is the same kind of YouTube thingy where they kind of just do this kind of thing, which might be harder for me to follow. Or we have this lizard here on this other site which we looked at before, so may have to follow this one on here, I think. Lizards are pretty cool. So yeah, so we're going to do the same kind of thing. So draw bean. Draw a long slanted oval as a guide to a lizard's body. It doesn't need to be perfect, it's just a guide. Okay, well there's panda. Everybody wave to the panda as they have a nap. Did I lock that one? Let's lock that one. Right, so bean. We need a bean. Bean. Could be better than a tiny dinosaur. Or a tinosaur. Draw a smaller slanted oval above and to the right as a guide for the lizard's head. Okay, so I think I've just got about enough space to do that. Let me I know that's the wrong thing. Do this. So I need another one. Yeah, it's maybe not going to be quite right. I can zoom out as well. I zoomed in. Oh, I zoomed in far too far. I don't want to reset or anything like that. We can go with this, I think. I think would be good. We kind of just need something like that, I think. So got a couple of beans now. Inside the head, draw 2 intersecting lines. I'll do that without switching over to it, because I'm sure you can imagine what that looks like. There. And then join up the neck. Okay. So, kind of need, basically from where I've drawn it, it's probably around here. And then this one is going to be like that, I think. Right. Where are we? Hee hee, little leggies. Oh dear. Draw 3 short angled lines underneath the lizard's body as guides for the legs and feet. So this one is kind of doing that, and then the other one kind of does that, and then this one is doing something like that. This is what lizards look like. Can confirm, have seen West. And then go to the next page. I hope you're enjoying the shoes pictures there, Chaos. I know how you like your shoes. Hang on. Oh, gosh. Ow. What am I doing? Okay. Following guide. Draw a long curved line to the tail. The longer you draw the line, the longer the tail will be. Okay. So I need to draw a bit of a tail going on here. Oh gosh, please can we set up correctly here? So I kind of need to start here and go like that. Where am I? Okay. Well, that's the initial sketch. Nice. So, oh gosh, draw a very... wow. This is West. No, don't do that. Come on. Do what I want you to do. Thank you. So draw the lizard's eye on the upper. So the 2 guidelines cross the eye. Looks like an overinflated football. Inside, draw a circle for the actual eyeball. Inside of that, draw another circle. Shade of the lizard's pupil. Shade the inside of the eye and draw some extra lines surrounding it for detail. It is. I mean, this by itself, if you just kind of filled in just the outside of it now, that would be a very West-like friend. Anyhow, so it is an amazing eye, so I need to actually kind of zoom in the eye area. So now I'm on a different layer, as you can see from over here. And now I need to draw some kind of eye. So I need to draw kind of like an eye like this. Then I need to draw gosh, another eye in here. And another eye in there. Well, let's get to see what that looks like later on. Apparently it's got some things going over here, and some things going over here, and some more things looking even more creepy over there. Oh dear, they look too anxious, don't they? Oh no! I've drawn an anxious dinosaur. Oh dear. It is me though, the anxious dinosaur. Oh. Use the initial oval shape as a guide to draw a lizard's mouth. Follow the shape of the oval, make it bumpier. Mouth extends towards the inside of the lizard's head below the guideline. Pretty much. I thought I was doing a picture of West, but the comet, yeah, maybe. So we've got to kind of do a bit of a kind of a bumpy nose coming down to roughly about here. And then this one's kind of got a and then down to here, it looks like. Oh gosh. I don't think I've improved things with that. Right. Yeah, can you get out of the way? Draw the lizard's nose near the right edge of a small shaded circle with a few lines surrounding it. Okay, so basically like a bullseye. It needs to be kind of here, I think. And maybe a little dot in the middle. Yep. Yep. Here we go. So we got that next page. We're halfway through. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa! Lizard on the stairs. I don't know. Anyhow, use the initial oval shape again. Draw the rest of the lizard's head. Use curved lines to give it a bumpy feeling. So basically follow what the picture is showing. West lizard has many an anxiety, I guess, yes. So should be coming up from here. And then kind of going... We need to kind of go bump over the eye to give it a bit of a inquisitive look, I think. Now when this other bump needs to just basically come up into that. And then there's a bit going down further here. Right. Excuse me. Draw the lizard's neck using the lines as guides. Draw more lines to represent the folds of the skin and tiny triangles for the spikes on the back. Okay. Hang on. Draw the lizard's neck using the lines as guides. Draw more lines to represent the folds and tiny triangles for the spikes. I got the tiny triangles, but more lines. Is it like these extra lines here and this extra line and this kind of extra line, I guess? Let's try and see. Also, I had a thought what I might be able to do on this. So if I unlock the layer, unlock my layer, I change the HSL of this. Can I, how do I give it a colour? How do I colorize? Color balance? Will this work? That'll work. What's good for like background? More greenish? More greenish kind of thing might work here. And then let's drop this a little in color there so we can kind of see what lines we are and aren't drawing here. So let's see. Don't want to be drawing on this layer now, so let's lock it again. And then, gosh, they look even, I don't know if you can see this well over on this side over here, but they look even more kind of, they look like they've given up or resigned their fate over there, but let's carry on. We need lots of little triangles going down, but we need to kind of end them kind of down here, I think. Like some foldy bits there. And then I think it just needs the line going up there like this, but then some extra bit here, and just draw a bunch of spiky spikes going up there. And then down here, it needs to kind of come to here and then go up like that. So there we have it. Let's get this away. I hope this isn't kind of distressing for legal artists to watch. Draw the lizard's hind legs using the initial line as a guide. Okay, we're going all the way back there, aren't we? Go around the guideline. Make the leg thicker. Use curved lines when drawing the leg for bumpy skin. Use the 5 toes at the end, or draw 5 toes at the end of the lizard's foot. Oh, sorry. So I think because I'm doing something different and whatever, I'm having a slight anxiety myself here. Draw the 5 toes at the end of the lizard's foot. They occur and point with the lizard's toes splayed out to the pointed forward. Okay, let me zoom in on this and try and recreate what they've got here. So, back lizard leg. They seem to have like hairy knees and things. Let's draw a bit of a thing here. And we've got some kind of hairy knees. It's kind of more hairy top of the legs, really. And it kind of comes around here and then in a bit. And down here. Thank you. And then comes from here and gives a bit of thickness to the leg back here. Got some lines there. What do I do now? Let's see. Because this whole bit isn't really kind of, this is where one of the toes splits off up here and then goes here. The other one kind of comes down here and up here. And then this kind of goes up and around there. This kind of comes down here and around here. And this goes up a bit like that. Like they're drinking some tea and they've got their pinky up. So that's our leg. Put on the right thing. Pitty poppity boop. Draw the lizard's front feet using an initial line as a guide. Use the same technique with the hind foot. Go around the line using bumpy line to give the leg thickness. At the end of the lizard's foot, draw the toes splayed out. Remember to make them pointy for the claws. The other leg is behind the lizard's body, so only draw the pointy toes. Right. Back to this. So we need to go this way to these. Now I got a bit of a I don't know what muscle is that. Bicep? Bicep, tricep. I don't know which ones are which. And give it a little bit of a thing. Might have a bit thick arms. And then we have a little one going up here and stuff. Kind of being more pointy. This one just kind of goes like this. It's like flat at the bottom here. We've got another little pointy toe here. A long pointy toe here. Not really getting the points, but then obviously the pen and whatever I've chosen here isn't really helping me to do such a thing. And yeah, these are kind of connected up a bit. I didn't do that perfectly, but never mind. A little bit of a pointy thing here. All these pointy over archy things here, and then got a little pad underneath there. And then we have a little claw shape here. And a little claw shape here. And another one just kind of over here. And these all kind of join up together, and this goes up into a leg part there, it looks like. Okay. What are these? Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Use the initial oval shape to draw the lizard's torso. Use a bumpy line, especially on top, to represent the spikes. Okay. So I just want to carry on being a bit bumpy and whatever going along here. Carrying on the bumpy line. Whoosh. Over there. And then this, got those, got that goes there, and then kind of needs to be a little spiky, going kind of not on there, kind of a bit off there. Oh, you didn't see me drawing all that. Oh dear. Right, this is the things I've drawn. I've drawn some bumps and some things there. Anyway. And then we're on the last page. Draw their tail using the initial guide as a line, or whatever the other way around. Give the tail more girth at the base and make the top part spiky. Oh gosh. The tail ends at a point. You can make the lizard's tail as long or short as you want. Okay. We're going to try and follow this, give some kind of some thickness at the base of the tail and some spikiness at the top. Where did my pen go? It's hiding over there. So I did a big tail. Not exactly as big as their tail, though. So, oh gosh, I've gone kind of a bit thin already. Let's kind of thicken it out a bit. Oh gosh, we've gone monster. We've gone a bit monster, everybody. It's okay. And yeah, this kind of just will carry on, oh gosh, round, like to a point here. And the same thing here. I think that's what some lizards are called. Godzilla Cancer Lizard. Yeah, you've got the Gila monster, isn't it? Is that a real one or is that one for a film? Kind of like thicken up a bit here. We go into the wrinkly bits. Oh, that wasn't hairy legs. That was... Oh, that's the skin being a bit wrinkly. Okay. Into there. Wow. Get the kids in on the loot boxes early. Real monster is a real monster, a friend. Cool. Optional for cleaner look, erase as much of the guide. Yep, and then if you want to shade in, do a shade. But as I said, I don't think my thing is set up for it. So we're ready for lizard. Oh dear. Mine's a little bit of a skinny friend, I think, but there we go. See if I can frame this a little. Gosh. There we go. Kind of an anxious, skinny friend. There we go. So yeah, this is Lizard. If we wanted to remember our other friends, we have Panda. And we also have Possum, which is a bit bigger. There's Possum. Once again, Panda. And once again, Lizard. So yeah, the facial expression isn't too bad, but it's still a bit... Still a little anxious. think. I mean, it's not far off their drawing. Yeah, you see basically the same. This is just a tween frame. Or them during their tween years, you know, a bit lanky, a bit awkward. You know how it is. But basically the same. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, obviously, we can't quite leave it where we've left at the moment, because we had a thing for a possum, we had a thing for a panda, we had a thing for a lizard. I mean, the only thing we really have left. This one's perhaps a little too simple. Let me get this up. This is not what I'm looking at the moment. What I want to do. Well, I will look into doing that unless anybody else has already done it. But this is possibly a little. Obviously, I want to try and, you know, cover all my bases of the main people who would watch things. It's maybe a little simple here. But also I did find another one. Let me just find this. This one is a killer indeed. Mew, 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 mew. Here we go. Oh, gosh, sure, I'll accept it all. Why not? Probably already have all my blood and whatever. Can I stop this? Could you not? Gosh, never mind. Anyhow, this is the kind of kitty. Can you go away? Why can't I make this go away? Oh, here we go. Look, there we are. So this is what's one here. So we either have like that kitty or that kitty. I'm thinking of going for this kitty. Oh, don't. You were promising me cookies, and now you go on the cars. No, go away. But there we go. So let's try this one. Recommended drawing supplies. I'll draw on what I've got. But yeah, here we go. Let me rearrange some things here. Do I not have the pictures? Aren't there supposed to be pictures along with this? Oh no, here we go. Here's the picture. This is what I want. Can I open image in new tab so I don't have annoying things popping up all over the place? Looks like it. Cool. So we're going to follow this here. Can't see that first one. It is basically draw a circle. So we're going to be following the information in the bottom ones are these here as well. So we're going to be following this. And I may just, as I said, just kind of follow it on the screen that I've got here, and then bleh. So, actually, I want to make sure the lizard is locked, locked and saved, or whatever. Anyhow, one more thing, then I think I'll go on to other things after this. So yeah, I kind of got to need some space here, but I want a circle kind of here, and then I want another circle kind of intersecting intersecting the circle, roughly about the same size. Well, good enough. And then another one here, roughly about the same size. A bit like that. And then draw a little cross in the face here. And then are we just drawing over the top of things now? Okay, so that's my locked layer, but I want to do this thing first here. Let's go for a cyan, maybe. It's not how to do it. Maybe I need to change the brightness so it's slightly first before I can do this. Okay, pop her into a more purpley, pinky kind of colour. I don't know. It's not exactly following what I was imagining it would follow. HSL. And go brighter. Okay, maybe that's not working. We'll stick with that. We'll lock it up. And we'll go on to the new one and do some drawing over it. We're stopping drawing now. I need to lie down. Oh dear. Are you still going to be watching there, Stanley? So just follow this curve and do a little foot on the end. I might draw the foot first. Like a foot here. And we just follow this curve around and down to there. Cool. Well, I'm sad that you're not feeling all that great, but lying down and doing a rest is a good thing. So let me do this to there. And then, once we've got that done, we need to do a little foot. Oh dear. Let's see, so can we just go around, kind of like here, I think. And then up to about in the middle of this, it looks like. So kind of up. Maybe you can try drawing a kitty like this later. Oh, and this is supposed to kind of come round and down to there. They're going to have a bit skinny legs, but never mind. And then got the same on this side, and then we're going to have their paws together. I think I've kind of bodged this slightly. But never mind, this one wants to kind of come back here. And this one kind of wants to go up and in, a bit like that, I think. Then we want a tail to come around here, so we need a bit of a sausage over here. And then it kind of needs to just fold back around here. No jacked cats, no. All my friends seem a little skinny. Let's put the top on there. I just need to scroll down to see what I'm doing. Then we need, oh gosh, this is a lot. Kind of need a bit of a bulgy out bit here. And then a pointy bit at the top, and it comes down to there. And then kind of slightly squared, and then into the kitty face. And same on this side, so I want to kind of have a bit like this. A bit down to there, a bit round here in the kitty face. We give him a little kitty mouth. Oh, I see what the difference is between the two. That's okay. I don't know what the difference is between a couple of these pictures, but it's alright. So we're kind of going up from here and up here. We're going to do the same on the other side, up here and up here. There's a bit of a, I suppose it's right on here, like that. And give him a little kitty nose. It's a pretty good kitty nose, I think. Okay, so they need little things there and there. Okay, and then eyes. And eyes kind of need to go kind of up and around here and up and around here. And then we need to fill in the rest of them like this. Draw a bit of a circle here. Let's kind of fill it in like this. Do this. Yeah, kind of. I don't know what else it's trying to show me on the close-up here. Yeah, there's a lot of things it's doing. It's not easy to see what it's actually adding. Let me go back to the thing here. Between these steps here, I'm not sure what is being changed between these steps. So you might have to look back and see what it says. Then you end up with something like that. You've got some whiskers as well. You need to add... But yeah, from 29 onwards, I don't know what's quite happening. Did I... No, I don't have the original because I opened it up in a different window. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening in those other steps. I will go back to my picture. A sphinx cat, you say? Okay. We'll add some little whiskers. Like that, and then we can zoom out and have a look at the kitty. There we go. There's our kitty. So, yeah, there we go. What do people reckon to kitty? Cute, okay. It's not quite exactly like their kitty. Cool, thank you. So let me get their kitty here. So yeah. More personality, you think? My cat would definitely fit in cats. This other cat wouldn't, I think. No, the musical cats. I think mine would definitely be one of the criminal cats. I know. Shush, shush, shush. Kind of, yeah. This is his Rumpelteazer or something like that, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so that is the art. I hope you enjoyed all the art. We can once again. Oh gosh, no, go away. Have a look at the lizard. There's a lizard. Excuse me. Yeah, was a panda. And gosh, no, don't do this. Can I look it that way? And here is the possum. I think the best one I think I've done is the possum here. But I think they're all good. But yeah, unfortunately they kind of overlap a little to put on the same thing. Unless I can shift the layers around somehow. Don't know. Let's see, can I move? It's locked, okay. Well, I don't want to do too much. Yes, cool, fine. But there's my collage. Yeah, I don't want to mess things up too much though. But there we go. There are all the animals all blended together, all being buddies. This is like a logo for a all-animal crime-fighting force, isn't it? I don't have a me, whatever I'm going to be, but I suppose again I can draw one of my cartoon characters. I mean, if you watch other streams, you might have seen a cartoon character I made at one point. They look, oh gosh, no, go back here. They look a little like this. So you got the head, that's kind of a rabbity head. Oh gosh, I'm kind of gone out of frame, but you've got a bit of an ear here and a bit of an ear here. And you've got fluffy bits at the end of the ears, and it kind of carries on here. You've got fluffy bits at the back of the head. And you also got like a little nose. And then you've got the eyes here and here. They're usually kind of angry as well. So they should be like angry eyes, but they're normally like filled in black. Obviously I'm not doing a great job at it at the moment, but they wear a bandana. Like this. And then they have like the knot at the back and like the two loose ends and stuff like this. And then they're looking a little grumpier than usual. And the fluffy bit around the front, because bunnies have fluffy bits around the front. I'm not going to get all of them in here, but then it goes fluffy, fluffy, fluffy back here into like the arms, and they'll have hands. I've forgotten how to do hands. It's okay. And then they have the fluffy legs here and a bit of a fluffy tail out the back, and they are called random. Board the possum bus okay. Yes, indeed. And actually, what I found out, if I do this, it doesn't crash. And so hopefully I can. Oh. Okay, maybe this doesn't work. Can I? Okay, so this doesn't do what I want it to do. If I want to actually try and go to... Oh, here we go, gallery. This is working now. Where's my other pictures? Do you have other pictures? It's forgotten I have other pictures. Oh dear, I hope it hasn't got rid of them all because it crashed. Well, that's a bit annoying. Because, yeah, it was... I should have other things here, and I don't. That is a little annoying. I hope they're still here somewhere. No, okay, we can look at that kitty for a bit, or you can look at me while I struggle with this for a bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find. So I want to find. Because I have a bunch of things. But... no, why are they broken? All my images are broken from it. I'm sad now. It crashed and I can't see my... I've got my previews at least, but it doesn't look like I've got my actual things unless they just don't load in properly. From that. I don't know. Yeah, this is a thing. It would have like multiple layers and things like this. I didn't really back things. Yeah, I didn't really back things up. It's got like preview things here. Let me go back to here. Where are we? So yeah, we got this is like a puzzle thing that I've done. It's kind of already copied all the layers down or smashed them all together. So these were some puzzles I copied over to do on them and stuff like this. So I hadn't done those ones, but I had done some of these ones here. I've drawn some little pictures on the side when I was doing things. This is the puzzle in the Amiga book. This is me trying to draw the Pikachu. This is some of the pictures of random that I drew as well, as you can see there. These are my getting better at drawing pictures of Pikachu because I had another one in the layer underneath it or whatever. And yeah, that's kind of where it ends there. So I don't know what happened with the other ones. I think Sketchbook just kind of forgot what it was doing when it crashed. Maybe I need to restart things and whatever, I don't know. But I can take out now the HDMI capture thing. Oof. And the other thing from here. Because I just need to put some things away-ish. Excuse me. Ah, gosh. Why not? This can go there at the moment. Stay. doing? Pen can go back on. Yeah. It's very fancy, isn't it? Pen is here. Pen is now here. Pen is apparently still at 100%. It does very well at keeping battery. About an hour and a half doing drawing stuff. I'll just pop some stuff over out of the way and I'll just be back in a sec. Excuse me. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Wondering, can you hear me when I'm over here? Can you hear me when I'm over here? Can you hear me over here? This is the third time I've asked. I'm bringing this back, but this kind of belongs more over here anyway. I'll probably go there and I can sort that out later. This, I think, can just go over in another part. I sounded very weird then, did I? Okay. That's interesting. I'll obviously hear when I get watch back. So now I can hear things again. Oh gosh, and I'm kind of warm at the moment. I could maybe point the fan this direction. I don't know. Kind of in the window at the moment. It is an idea. Hold on, just in case I break anything. We'll go to the be right back screen. You'll be able to hear me oofing and laughing around. And yes. Tiny word. Don't creep. See? Work. Oh gosh, oh no. I may have made a mistake. It's alright, everybody. Alright, everybody, I may have just made a mistake, but okay. I'm being attacked by a fan. Look, it's the fan of light. You can kind of see some cardboard boxes and whatever. I have been tidying some of them up. Don't worry. Oh gosh, that's going to make it even worse. It's going to billow out and attack. This was the trans agenda all along. But yeah, some boxes. Yep. Nothing in there which is like top secret, I don't think. Gosh. What is this? This here. This is just some plastic in a box. I'm kind of wondering when looking at that. A cardboard dragon. There is less than there was. Believe me, there is less than there was. One of the problems mainly is that there's one bin for 4 flats. And yeah, so I get like this much space each week to throw things away in if I get in there early. Per 2 weeks, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I could go out to a, you know, what do you call it, recycling centre and whatever, but that requires interacting with other human beings and, you know, I'll do it for things like getting my face zapped. It's a bit of a faff, yeah. To break the boxes down, yeah, I mean, I do that. I kind of got these, I'm a terrible person. I buy things from Amazon. But it's useful to get the shopping delivered through them. because most of the time it's easy to track them when they're coming or whatever, so I don't get too anxious about the whole affair. Other things, it's like we're going to arrive sometime, maybe, possibly tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? Whereas Amazon, it's like this day, here they come. This is where they're coming. Words like what? But we have done the art. So what are we doing now? I'm holding box. There's much less here than there was. Much less here than there was. I am going to yeah, do this. Hopefully doing better at Back to 3. Okay. So let me pop that in there now. Whilst you're around, Chaos, by the way, because you have loads of shoes and things like that, and you showed some off previously. I am going to show you the amazing amount of shoes that I have. Hold on a moment. Once again, everything gets cut. Oh gosh. First, we have the very functional shoes, which are just basically slip-on, slip-off kind of things, which are not very fancy and whatever, but if I need to go outside or downstairs quickly, I can just do that like this, blah 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 blah, and such like that. It's all good. Then I have my usual day-to-day shoes, which are very, very fancy. You see, they don't look so fancy from that angle, but they have flowers on them, and they're pretty good flowers and things like that. You can see that the flowers kind of go around here, the flowers go over there, and on the outside, so they look very, very cute. And I'm walking along, and I have another pair of shoes which I don't wear so often, but I'm going to get up and get. And then I have, are you ready, Kat? Are you ready? The very fancy shoes. Look how fancy these shoes are. They have stars on the side of them, and they're very shining gold. Thank you. Very shiny and gold, and I don't wear them very much. So at the moment, when I actually do wear them to walk anywhere, they kind of still squeak and creak and things. So there we go. Those are the shoes I have. Technically, I have another pair of shoes, but they're ones that don't fit me very well, and so they're not really shoes that I wear or consider wearing. So maybe, yes. You did say you wanted to do more cam and stuff like that, so moving forward. Anyhow, so I suppose I could play a game. Oh gosh. is... I would say that's what we're all here for, but I'm sure you enjoyed the art stream. So now I can plug 3 things, USB things, in next to each other here. Excuse me. Oh gosh, yes, I think I've got like slight bit of anxiety for doing the art thing. I got, I think somebody's mowing or trimming grass outside somewhere earlier, and I only kind of realised later on, it's like, I seem a bit, you know, stuffy in the nose and stuff like that. Gosh, maybe it's allergies and stuff like that. So I have taken an antihistamine. Oh no, you're trying to kill me. So yeah, if I'm doing coughing or sneezing or sniffings or things like that, it's just because the universe hates me. Oh, and a great time for somebody to appear. Eureka. The sun is up. It is indeed, indeed. I mean, you can probably see it in my face. So yeah, might be a bit of coughing. If anybody coming in later, it's not what all this redness is about. That's from the facial hair removal. But as I said, just imagine I've been like face first in a jam jar, and you get the same kind of. For some reason in my mind, I was kind of like I thought like Winnie the Poohing in the jam jar, but I don't know if Winnie the Pooh does that. He does get his head stuck, doesn't he? Anyway, there was a thing. I was looking up a thing before we go on to anything else. I thought it was interesting because I looked up. Star's gonna hate me for this, but I did look up a song. Yeah, it's a little sensitive around here. Let me tell you that. I mean, it's sensitive on the top lip anyway, but it's particularly sensitive in the middle here. They're gonna have to do that in short bursts, because quite. But yeah, Star's gonna hate me a little bit for this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's something on here which I wanted to point out. I can't remember what it is at the moment, but we'll get to it. We'll find it out, and we'll get to it. So, E's are good, E's are good. Yes, because in the song they shorten Ebenezer, good, here down to Ezer, you know, just his name being Ezer, and so they just sing E's are good, but it is possibly... Singles eventually withdrawn after the band were hounded by the British tabloid press. Yes, it's perceived oblique endorsement of recreational drug use or whatever, but yes. So it's about yeah, E's sublime, he'll make you feel fine. So yeah, it's definitely about a drug thing. Oh, this is a thing that I thought was funny. It's a pun thing. It's a pun thing, so it's good that we've got to here. But it did say in the lyrics of the song here. Yeah, don't confuse him with that. A gentleman of leisure, he's there for your pleasure, but go easy on old Ezer, he's a love you could lose. Extraordinary fella like Mr. Punchinella, if you're wondering who that is. It's the whole Punch and Judy thing. He's the kind of geezer who must never be abused. So yeah, don't abuse your drugs and stuff like that. I have very little to say on that because I have very little experience with this kind of thing anyway, but the thing that I thought, which is a good kind of pun thing here, it comes out in later, but this is just kind of setting the scene for it. The song also contains references to common use of cannabis with ecstasy, referencing rolling a cannabis joint with the lines, has anybody got any Veras? Veralins being rhyming slang for skins or rolling papers. Got any salmon? Salmon and trout being rhyming slang for snout or tobacco. So we got that, and then performance on Top of the Pops. Just mentioning Ebenezer Good because it gets stuck in her head. When Shaman appeared on BBC One's Top of the Pops, it was expected that Mr. C should tone down the song due to its being broadcast. The group replaced the final lyric, got any salmon, remember that's got any salmon, being salmon and trout, snout, or tobacco. So got any salmon with, hey, has anyone got any underlay? He was later asked about this in a radio interview, to which he replied it was not a drug reference, but a rug reference. As a connoisseur of puns, I do enjoy that one. Gosh. But I thought it was worth bringing up for that. Where's my pointer? Here we go. So yes, helps again, everybody. We are going to get on to Back to the Future. I need to load it up. Where are we? There we go. Torturing people with hours of ska music. What is that? But I don't recall that being mentioned. I remember the ska music. If you look at like a couple of things up, hang on. Where's my pointy finger? If you look here, and this is probably what reminded you. I'm apparently bad at identifying ska. Which, if you listen to, what was the name of the song? I sent it to you, didn't I, Scarly? It was... It's called Decent Days and Nights by the Futureheads. Now, this song... I wasn't in that... Oh, somebody else was threatening to be tortured by ska. This is one of the songs that appeared... No, apparently about what? I'm losing things. But there's this song by the Futureheads called Decent Days and Nights. Yeah, Decent Days and Nights. Which to me always sounds like it's going to kick into ska, but it never does. It just sounds very, very ska-like, but it never actually gets to the ska part. Is what I'm trying to say. It would fit in very perfectly. It would make a very good ska track as long as it actually had some ska in it. That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. I also have some things which I wanted to look at later on from looking at the Amiga magazine last time. We've got the Carnosaur film, which I still haven't looked into, which was apparently very similar to Jurassic Park, but apparently was not quite as good as it. There's this thing I saw in one of the Amiga magazines. If you put wheels on your grandmother, should be a bicycle. Indeed. But it's just got the sound. It just sounds... It's like a sonic fingerprint. Basically, there's a sonic fingerprint on it, which is very reminiscent of ska in my brain. And it's like the whole soundscape of the song just sounds like it needs a tick 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 to get into it. But it doesn't. I have Thrill Seekers by the Blitz, which was... I don't know if those the dodgy looking people who were like, send us your albums and stuff like that. Hedgehogs have fingerprints or fingers. I guess it's like a... I'm trying to think of some link between handwriting and quills and things, but... Yeah, I'm available for that. What can I do? Sounds similar because it's pop and you think, no, I don't think that at all. It's got... I think it still kind of echoes some of the earlier kind of ska and maybe even kind of reggae kind of stuff. It's just in the sound of the thing, and I don't know if I need to find examples of actual, ska and possibly reggae things and whatever, which have the same kind of thing. But it's just the yes, it's just a. But reggae is older than third wave ska. That's what I'm trying to say here. Sonic Ware glows, he can never be caught for his crimes, indeed. But yeah, I got the thing there, and I got the thing, some of these games that other people suggested instead of, that were kind of similar to Burnout and whatever. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm stalling or just waffling or just... Yeah. It's like... I think I'm hearing more than just the genre. I'm hearing just the acoustic, sonic qualities of things like that, and it's just like it's got a very I'm not going to say the word because it'll just be the wrong word again. But it's got the kind of like the right kind of space in the song. I don't know. Real Big Fish is the greatest ska band to ever exist. Well, they're a good band, and I do enjoy some of their songs. Ska. Very good. We will get on to playing an Amiga. Yeah, there's another one I like, which isn't one of their ska songs. It was on one of the albums I bought, which is called Late Again. And it just... yeah, I can actually show you my Amiga this time. I don't know if you've been around, Rika, when I've actually shown off. This is my actual Amiga, which is not in great condition to actually be used at the moment. So obviously, if I was going to use it, I'd want to actually do some things internally to make it, you know, make sure the capacitors are okay and all that kind of thing, and that. So I use emulators. I mean, and the live version of Suburban Rhythm, they try a bunch of musical styles. Okay, it's funny. Okay. So yeah. Can I have my drop-down menu? Can I find Back to the Future Part 3 Disc 1, and then Back to the Future 3 Part 2, if we're ever going to get onto the second disc. Bringing them up to get beat up, okay. I kind of like Real Big Fish in some way. So I'm the kind of person who actually bought some Nerf Herder albums. If you ever heard of those, if you haven't heard of Nerf Herder, you would have heard of one of their songs probably as the intro to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah. And you may have seen Parry Grip later on do various other meme kind of songs. One was the hamster on a piano ballad song kind of thing. There's another one, good one which I liked, which was the num 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 num, which was a good one as well. Not to say anything bad about Nerf Herder, but it definitely seems like there's a lot of teenage angst still wrapped up in there. I don't know. I'm talking to people who listen to emo as well, so and being somebody who I don't think I'll ever quite properly grow up, you know. Ah, gosh, less than Jake, a little bit. Because I was kind of into the whole punk stuff and whatever, so I was listening to, was it, I got a Lagwagon album based on a song I heard on a compilation thing, and they didn't sound like anything they sounded like on that one song on the compilation. Got a few NoFX ones, got, you know, some Bad Religion albums and stuff like that, so I was quite into that side, Fat Records and various other kind of, you know, things. I still think I'm kind of I try to grow up. But anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm using the right thing to actually do things here. Yeah, kind of like that. So I do now have a thing set up, and I'll need to change. It's not Back to the Future 2 either. Dear me. As you can see, I'm just kind of having a whatever day really today. Oh, Enrico, yeah, I just remembered you asking previously about there being creases on my flag here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see some creases there. See, I do have creases on my trans flag. They are there. Sometimes I remember things randomly. Oh no, what did Automod do? You may go far, not each non-binary. What? Now you're just being transphobic, Automod. Gosh, I might have to get rid of Automod. It is a bit of a fail. I mean, seriously. You're going to block saying non-binary. I think Automod's going to get manually modded out of here. I mean, it hasn't. Whilst I've had Automod instated, it hasn't actually stopped. I haven't noticed it stopping anybody who would actually want it to stop. And somebody managed to come in and insult me anyway in that time frame, so yeah, I just might have turned it off because it doesn't work, because everybody find a way around it and stuff like that, unless people are actually enjoying being spanked by Automod, as it were. If you enjoy it, please say. If you really hate it, I can get rid of it, but it's not doing its job. The correct job, at least. What are you talking about? Age is a social contract with clarification. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. This is very important. So, yeah, I've got a very distractible brain today. I mean, I do any day, but I mean, especially today, it's just. I'm going to listen to the music for the people who made the trainer, because why not? Music by Format. Cool name. Nice. Obviously, this was a lot of my childhood in this. So yeah, these people made this game available for me to play, and other people to play in the future. You know, we should thank the people who are doing software preservation, really. Please, very decompressing. That's how I feel in the morning. I could fast forward this. Let's do it a bit. I just remembered what this game was. It was a thing once. no, jump, jump, duck. Gosh, jump. Oops, let's not jump. Oh gosh, I meant to shoot those. Please no being rude in the chat. Well, you can be rude. Just try not to be horny. There's a difference, okay? This is why I try and stay away from, you know, dirty jokes and stuff, because I don't really need people getting too weird in the chat and such. Oh well, Clara Clayton died. Well, unfortunately, this game has a slight issue with possibly being a tad on the maybe racist side. You do have a horn. Well done. I wasn't paying attention. Let's load from here because I don't want to wait for it to load up. Or maybe I should. Oops. Sorry, Doc. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to be a tad bit genocidal in this. Oh gosh. I'm trying to pay attention to chat. Sorry, I just had a link of things together in my head. I will not go there. No, I don't want to. You're going? I hope you're not going because of anybody saying anything or whatever. Oh dear. Oh, right, because of... You wish you were Mary Popper. Gosh. So I'm completely missing the jokes. I saw a thing. I didn't see the sports, but I saw a thing recently about ADHD, and I don't know if I'm anywhere close to ADHD. I mean, I know I'm definitely fairly close to autism, but I don't know how close I am to ADHD. But I know at least that autism and ADHD can share similar symptoms. But I saw a thing recently on a particularly possibly well-known ADHD channel on YouTube about having having a working memory. I think that's what they called it, where you only have, you know, a certain number of slots in your brain with which to hold on to short-term memory. And I think my whatever the word is I just said, case in point, only has a very limited number of slots, usually. I think I usually have like maybe 3, possibly 4, but at the moment I've definitely dropped down to at least 2. Or most 2. I don't know. Right, you're talking about the sports ball. I'm not really seriously playing this at the moment. As I said, I only have a certain amount of brain. I'm just gonna push some buttons and things, you know. Oh, no one shoot. Ah! Not happy with that. Ah. Oh no, I got to this part where I commit more genocide. Just because they're in my way, isn't that just the American way? No, let's load it here because we don't want to. I'm obviously kind of the British Empire way as well. Can't forget that. But look, you're not just killing Native Americans, you're killing these other people too. Don't know who they're supposed to represent. Yeah, I mean, just as a demonstration, if you fall there, yeah, she just dies and you have to go right back to the start again. Maybe, yeah, but we're not doing that. Gosh. We want to hopefully finish this at some point. Soldiers, yeah, I don't know if it's... This would be too late for... I mean, when is the film set, actually? We can see when it gives us his gravestone, can't we? (1885) or 1855, sorry. Is that... That's a little late for the American Civil War, isn't it? I mean, I'm bad at history. Please forgive me. Gosh. Okay, so I thought it was earlier than that. So this would be before it then, wouldn't it? Because it's 55, yeah. Huh. Well, Here's what I know. Oh, because I'm mixing up my dates. Wasn't 1812 the Declaration of Independence? Isn't that right? Oh gosh, what was 1812 then? What was 1812 then? There was a war there as well, was there? That wasn't the Civil War. Oh dear. Okay. We were just too early. We should have done it, you know, a few years ago. Oh boy, did they. Starly coming to teach you about your country here, Chaos. Get educated. I mean, I say that as if I know anything, and I don't. I really don't. as blatantly evidenced throughout. Oh gosh. Who wasn't watching me play this last time, I put an ill-advised save state down at a point which before I crashed into something, and so I stopped playing at that point just because it seemed like the universe was telling me that I shouldn't carry on playing that day. Dang it. Priming for something. You need to rant about something, okay. What film is that in it, West? Have you ever wondered how I've managed to survive up to this point with obviously the knowledge of what I have on certain things? The answer is I just generally kept my mouth shut, and people assumed I was intelligent. National treasure, okay. Yeah. Okay, back to here. Oh gosh, the birds! The birds! Sorry. On the Wikipedia page for this, under casualties and losses of the colonies. Yeah. See, the way I'm looking at that is what you might be upset about is that people escaping from slavery is not a loss for the slave owners. Is I think what you're getting at there. Oh gosh. No, dang it. Back on your horse, Doc. No, you just die there. Because I only have one more hit before, because, yeah. Ah, gosh, no. You'll have to remind me if I was there for it. Or, if you don't mind saying if I wasn't, what are you talking about, Chaos? Oh, dang it. Okay. So I do like restarting a section because you get that call from the bird all the time. It's very pleasing to me. Ah, no, shoot the boulder. I mean, the problems it has are kind of from very... I still need to do this whole thing about difficulty levels and whatever, but I need to remember everything I want to talk about difficulty levels. But the difficulty this is going after is the game wins kind of difficulty rather than the player wins kind of, you know, it's favouring the game rather than favouring the player in this. It's like, we'll just throw some things that you just got to survive it. I can turn my brain off at least for this. With the windy shaft, I just had to actually think. But yeah, this is very... Some people might call it unfair, but it's more that it's in favour of the game winning than you. Doc is taking no sides in this war between these two peoples. Gosh. Doc will murder both Native Americans and soldiers indiscriminately. If they're in his way, Doc's gonna give him a blast from his hand cannon. Frick the chickens! In the game he decided to prefer... I think it's a matter of perspective. Because, I mean, games like Kaizo definitely favour the game over the player. The player's just got to learn. And... that's just what you expect from the genre, though, I suppose. And you go into it knowing that that's the thing, that the odds are stacked against you. So if you call this unfair, then you might be calling Kaizo unfair? This is a question, by the way. Oh, gosh. And things like, you know, DDR or Guitar Hero, they're kind of the same thing. They're kind of... Well, no, they're not, because they're kind of stacked in the player has fun kind of difficulty ranges. Ah. You can shoot the birds! I just kind of accidentally pushed it because I was confused. But you can shoot the birds. I don't want to shoot the birds. Oh gosh, I did it again. Mainly because I panicked. Right, I'll put a save here because I know it's safe for a little bit afterwards. Chickens. Oh gosh, the trans flag is coming for me. I'm being entranced. Chickens. More chicken. Obviously, the problem is with the fact that I'm using the save states as well. Duck, dang you! Yeah, it does. Possum? There's a possum? Where's the possum? Is there a possum in the game? I said possum, did I? Oh dear. I mean, oh good, but... Ah. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes. Wasn't the Russian national anthem or something like that as well? This has the similar or the same tune or something like that. So yeah, it looks like the police here are against the maybe outlaws? Outlaws or in-laws, whatever. What? Stop running into it then! Oh gosh, horse. Horse, please, stop being icked out by poop. Train track. Dang it. Can't I have just an extra life? cheats for this. I did look them up. I think you have to put the cheats in every single level, though, which is an odd way to do it. Duck's got a good eye for shooting there. Oh gosh. Dang you. Oh no. No, it's another Russian song, isn't it? It's not the, as far as I know, it's not the actual anthem. That's the Oh Christmas Tree song, isn't it? Which is Oh Tannenbaum. It's something like that. But it was definitely played in... Is it Die Hard 3? The Die Hard with a Vengeance. And that was that 3? I think when they're in that underground tunnel part, if I remember correctly. With Jeremy Irons, who I think that the best part that Jeremy Irons played was the Camp Lion in The Lion King, otherwise known as Scar. Okay, I can tell a story here. I have, in my past, done a cover version of Be Prepared from The Lion King. I really like it. Obviously I can't really play it on the stream unless I muted the VOD audio, because, you know, copyright stuffs and whatever. But I did a cover of Be Prepared from The Lion King, and after I showed it to some people, one of them said that I did a very good job. This was pre-transition, by the way. I did a very good job of capturing the performance of a camp lion. And gosh, now I wonder why. I have told Starly that story before. Gosh, can I save here and not? Okay. Gosh. Dang it, but I did save a little bit closer this time. Oh no, really? Wow! Oh gosh. No, don't go fast. Or are we catching it with what's her face here? There we go. We saved her. For you. Loading, please wait. So yeah, we had the very long section, which is actually 2 mini games folded into one. We had our infinite runner kind of thing going on, which wasn't so infinite. And then we had our kind of top-down shooter kind of deal going on. But yes. So the next mini game is this one. Oh gosh, this is all over the place. Oh no, inverted controls. Why? Shoot the granny. No. Okay. Looks like we're playing Rainbow Islands again with the ducks at the top. Oh, I missed a duck somehow. My glasses on straight? No. Don't call me son. Dang it! Indeed. Yeah. So yeah. Strangely enough, in this game, you have to push down to aim up. I really don't understand why. Yourself. Yeah. I mean, there it kind of makes sense. Did I lose? I guess you have to. But yeah, for in planes it makes sense, because this is my thoughts about why it makes sense in planes, because you've got your stick in the middle of your plane there, and you turn that way, you turn that way, you turn that way, you turn that way, you turn this way, you turn that way, you turn that way, you turn that way. This is how it makes sense for me in planes. Forward goes down and backwards goes up, because basically you're keeping that T shape going. So the way it makes sense for me. But for really pulling back makes you go... I don't know what score I'm supposed to be guessing here. Oh, gosh. I think this is going to be like a take on the whole generation game thing. Did I get a good score? No! What score am I supposed to get in this? See if I can find a manual. 2 million, that seems a bit high. So, story so far, Marty's in big trouble, having returned to 1955 to try and stop the evil Biff from changing the future for his own benefit with the aid of stolen sports almanac. He and Doc Brown have managed to do that. When the flying DeLorean with his Doc inside it is hit with lightning and disappears, Marty's left stranded in 1955. His troubles are far from over. Of course, we don't get to play the 1955 part of the game. After being catapulted back to the Old West by the lightning bolt, Doc had decided to settle down as a blacksmith, explaining he's quite happy there. Yes, he's got the basic stuff. The nearby graveyard. Headstone with Doc's name on it, dated just a few days after his letter to Marty. Realising he has to save the Doc before he's killed, Marty used the DeLorean to travel back to 1885. Yes. So do stuff. Wait a minute. You can pick things up. You push down right, diagonal to pick stuff up. Gosh. But, what have we got here? What it says about this part is, it's a night of celebration in Hill Valley. Construction to the famous clock tower is finally being completed, and Marty and Doc are there at the open-air party. While he's there, Marty notices an old-style shooting wagon. Unable to resist the temptation after all the practice he's put in at 7-Eleven, Marty pays up loads and takes aim, because, yeah, in Back to the Future 2 he does the, thing, doesn't he? And they're like, you have to use your hands. Oh dear. In this section, the objective is a simple shoot as much as you can, quickly as you can. Okay. Playing the first-person perspective, which means you see things exactly as Marty sees them, especially with a disembodied hand. Your gun appears on screen. There's a special gun sight that shows exactly where you're aiming. You have to use aim and shoot and try to knock out as much as you can. Don't worry about ammunition. You've got as much as you like, which time is short. When you run out of time, Buford appears and ends the game. The ears target to hit are the ducks. They scroll, whatever. For more points. What am I supposed to achieve, though, here? doesn't say what I'm actually supposed to be achieving. No, that's Back to the Future 2. I don't know. I think that was the score I just got. But let me see. Apparently you can shoot things outside here as well. Not that it does a lot, really. So ducks. Come on, ducks. Gosh, I'm missing frickin' everything. Ducks give you 250, is it? No, 150. Ducks give you 150. Those in the windows give you... Oh, riot person. I don't know. Flying... I don't know how much score these things are giving me. This is too distracting. So 7,000. Well, that gives you a lot. So shooting the people in the window is definitely a good idea. Shooting those people, I don't think that's a good idea. Gosh. To beat the high score. Okay. Did I? I'm close if I'm not there. Ah! Ah! So freaking close. Time to murder some ducks. No, I want that one. Gosh. Dang you. Just imagine if FPSs had evolved like this. I don't think anybody would ever play them. I think I got it, haven't I? Come here, cuddly toy. Damn you. I think I've got it. Nice shooting, son. Keep the gun and mention my name whenever you use it. Woof. That guy reminds me of the guy from Mad Dog McCree. Yeah, nice shooting. Try another one. You've ever seen that? Ah, gosh. Well, I did it. She only went and did it. There are more levels. When looking through the manual, I saw there are more levels. I thought there weren't as many. But there are. Have another piece of pie, Mr. Eastwood. Okay, boys, let's get the little wimp. Now. Oh no. Oh no. I need more pies. Hang on. Pie me. Pies. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the one at the end. Okay, that's how I get them. Gosh, dang it. Pies. Wow! This game, huh? This game. Come on. I know they're going to be there sometime. Throw that off. Okay. If it's not obvious, it's kind of annoying to throw these in the right direction. Because if it's not obvious, you can't wait for them to appear to start throwing the plates. You have to kind of... Because if I wanted to get that person... No, he's gone already. This person? Okay, I've got to get in the right place. No, they're gone already. You have to be near to the correct place and already throwing a plate to have much of a chance. See this person up here? Oh, yeah, I managed to get him that time. He stayed in one place for long enough. Gosh. Okay, is the other person going to appear? No, only these people are going... Nah, then they appear! Ah! Okay, so I've somehow killed two of them with pies. Oh, you're still there, are you? Oh, gosh. Marty, you need to learn to eat these pies to regenerate your health. This is the life, Chaos. This is the life. Oh, gosh. Thank you for reminding me then, one of the songs from Cop Rock. This is what the good life looks like. That's stuck in my damned head. Thank you very much, Chaos. Come on, where are you, you little annoying... Oh, you're there. Just kind of got to auto-fire at where they're going to appear. This is not a good game. Okay. Marty, will Jennifer ever be able to love you? Keep your heart in a safe. It would help if Marty didn't walk like he needed to go to the toilet, didn't he? Gosh. Oh gosh, these people are fighting me, but I gotta throw these pies! But I really want to be going to the outhouse, oh my! I don't know why Marty sounds like that. This is very reminiscent to that Simpsons episode where Bart is just wheeling his arms around and, or is it Lisa's wheeling her arms around and Bart's punching and they just walk towards each other. It's like, I'm not punching you, I'm just punching the air. did it. Didn't I? Oh no. Well, that was kind of a battle of attrition there, but does it work when it's in Drive 2? Okay, I need to swap the disc over. Thank you. It doesn't recognise Drive 2. Who knew pies would be my undoing? Well, actually. Undoing of my top button on my jeans that I don't wear. Sorry, it's just the heat in here at the moment just making me go. Not this music again. We had this music. Just had this music. Let's go, Marty. Oh dear. I'm guessing it was the... Oh gosh, that thing on Why are you just throwing things at engineers on the train? Now get up, Marty. A lion. Okay, this is weird. What's this? Is that nothing I can pick up? Anybody have any ideas? Why Marty doesn't just use a hoverboard to... But how? have to look at the manual again. Where is my pointer? Okay, pie throwing, the train. Play Marty. So, this is what it says here. Marty and Doc have finally come up with a plan to get to 1985, but the only way they can get to the DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour is to push it in front of a locomotive, so they decide to steal one. I don't quite remember that being the plot of the film, to be quite honest. I remember them using one, but I don't remember them stealing one in order to do it. Yeah. Doc's special speed logs are along the way, okay. To push the train to 88 miles per hour. As you walk along the train, members of Buford's gang and the train engineers, who don't want you to steal their train, appear and confront you. Oh. Apparently you can either punch them out or duck down and crawl between their legs as well. So 7 coloured speed logs that the careless Doc has dropped along the top of the train just because, yeah. Okay, but how do I pick them up? Oh, apparently in the previous one you can swerve the pies, but never mind. But I got fire to throw pie or punch, push up to jump, pull down to duck or pick up, apparently. It seems to be the controls for this. So I need the speed log. I'm guessing that's the speed log there. Did I miss one back here and it's just not letting me pick that up? Okay, well, have fun. Have fun at work or whatever. Cool. This is an extremely ridiculous game. Can I pick this up though? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to be picking up. Yeah. But sorry, my monitor thing here is... Can I get into number 3? I don't know. I don't seem to be able to go off that way. I can only go off this way, and it puts me back onto the ladder. So I'm fairly sure I'm supposed to pick this thing up here. That's weird. Who knew Marty was Samus? I'm supposed to be able to... Maybe it's not letting me go without picking up the speed log. But I can't get it. No. This would be the one. Why is this so faded? It's weird. So I'm just watching a video now just to see. It's so weirdly faded for some reason. Yeah, he falls off the train just like I did. You're supposed to be able to collect them. Yeah, just bend down and you grab them. Boop. Let's try something else. Maybe it's just broken. And I've got a broken version. Yeah, I think it's because you have to collect the thing to increase the boiler temperature. Yeah, I think it's because you have to collect the thing to increase the boiler temperature, but it's just not doing it. Maybe the version I've got is not working. And those don't freaking help. Yeah, I just meant to duck down by them and grab them. Maybe the version I've got is just broken. I'll try it one more time just in case it needs... Yeah. Just in case it just needs a refresh. frickin' water towers! I blame the Warner Brothers and the Warner sister. No, it's just... I am going to have to find out something that's going to work, and I'm going to need to be able to get to that. There are cheats and things like that, but I don't think there's a level skip as far as I know. Let me try something. It's not going to be in here. Let us go to this one. And let's try this. Sorry about any flashing. Unlimited life, unlimited ammo. To complete level. 3 unlimited dishes. Bulletproof vest, unlimited time. Is there like a skip level button? Because that would be very helpful. If one of these had a skip level button. Okay. Press right mouse button for next part during the game. Okay, so this is what we want. Unlimited lives, unlimited time, because I'm just fed up with it at the moment. This is all part thing. Unlimited time, yeah, collisions on, yeah, let's go for that. Unlimited plates, invulnerable. I'm going to skip it anyway, but we might as well turn all this on. Speed this up. Hopefully a different version will actually make it work. Help! Right mouse button, there we go, skipping. Arg. I thought it was supposed to clip, or did it work? I think it worked, but she died anyway. Sure. Disc 2. What's this one? It's that one. Okay. Disc 2. I don't have a specific disc 2 for that particular one. Hopefully this'll work. Hopefully this'll work. So, back to the train. Well... either I'm doing this wrong, or... I don't know, just doesn't want to work. So, I guess that's that. Yeah, maybe I'll try and figure out something that will work or whatever, but... yeah, I think you get the idea of what that game was like. I would like to have seen the end of it. I mean, in fact, if I find these things, this is... let me see, let me bring up this in another window here. If you wish to see the end of it. I'm sure people who are watching me live now have already what do you call it? Been looking at this kind of stuff. Excuse me. But this is, oh gosh, really, do you have to get in the way like that? Is it that? No, is it that? Is it that? No. Is it that? Is it that? No, is it that? There we go. But yeah, this is a YouTube channel belonging to this person here. So if you wish to go and watch the rest of the video, then it is available on this person's channel. Basically what happens, you're on the top of the train, just like play a little bit of this out. So you see, this is the thing I'm trying to collect here. And they're just allowed to pick it up. For some reason. Then the barrels aren't there. Because I think, because you pick it up, because it doesn't want you to go too far without picking this up. And this is the next one you have to pick up. And they just pick it up. And yeah, so you go through picking up a few more of the logs and things like this. And then once you've got to the front of the train, you just have to watch out for the steam. And then you get into the DeLorean and do your time travelling. So there you go, it goes whoosh. And get your cutscene. And for some reason, Doc, you were supposed to destroy the time machine. Doc, why? Why? Doc, you were supposed to destroy the time machine, Doc. Doc. Why did you not destroy the time machine? So there you go, you get a bit of an outro music as well. So you want to watch that properly. Your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. It's whatever you make it. So make it a good one, all of you. Good message. Insert disc 1 into So everybody, the moral of the story. Yeah. Oh gosh. So everybody, the moral of the story is your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. It's whatever you make it. So make it a good one, all of you. Insert disc 1 into drive and reboot to start again. Oh gosh. So there we go. So yes, thank you to the Maniacal Gamer here for recording this properly. I don't know what was going wrong with the versions I had, but they weren't working. They also did the Back to the Future 2 one. I don't know if they've done better or worse than me. If you want to find out, please watch them, since they are so helpful here by providing some kind of end to it for us. And yes, oh gosh, there's a C64 Back to the Future 2. I wonder if it plays any better than the Amiga version. I mean, just Yeah, it's adverts. Yeah, screw the adverts. Let's go over to have a look at this. Still don't know what's up with this. Maybe these are things that came with it. But yes, I picked out this one. We're going to look at it some other time, but it's got Seymour in it. That's why I picked out this one to have a look at. Yeah, skip ads. So this person's loading up, and does this look more or less easy to control than the other one? I don't know. It still looks a little awkward, doesn't it? And this is Simon WGB who did this. Oh, and they Twitched it as well, so they also have a Twitch channel as well, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about these people, so I'm not necessarily promoting them, but they did help by having videos that we could look at for certain things. So there we go. Oh, so thank you. I think I'm going to end, before 4 hours today, because I think that's pretty much where it should end today. Why don't we talk to Tracy for a moment? So, Tracy, have you seen your new emotion chat? Yeah, it's really good. You're still, you're still happy about the emote the West made for you? It is amazing. It is amazing. And people can post it now if they want to. Just like that. Except it's not appearing down there for some reason. Do you know how to sort that out? I don't know how to sort it out. I might poke a little bit at it to try and... Oh gosh, there's a lot. I can see it down here. There's a lot of... Sally likes emote, I think. Yes, I think Sally likes emote. I mean, the problem is, obviously, because I've only got a certain amount of emote slots available, it's going to have to be shuffled out at some point. Yeah, but that's okay, because, if you spend your money on a dinosaur, it's good. Well, people don't go overboard in spending your money for me. They should spend all their money for you. Tracy, please. Everybody should throw out all the money they have at you. Indeed, Tracy. So... Apparently I'm a good. I am a good. I know I'm a good. You see, this one here, called, Katie. Katie, yeah, that's your name. This one here called Katie, she, oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Never mind. Dinosaurs don't have very much working memory either. That's okay. So you have a question. We have a couple of questions. I have a question, in fact, and then you have a question. But I'm answering first because I'm more important. Tracy, ego, please. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so what is the question here, since you're not asking me? What is your favourite song? Well, my favourite song is Hi Amiga, you're more than a friend. You like my song, do you? It's a good song. I like your song, I like West Emotes. They're all very good. Thank you very much for that, and indeed I agree with you that West Emote is good. And West is good, and West is good. So, you look like you need a rest. I think I probably do need a rest, to be quite honest, Tracy. I still think I have a little bit of, allergy. I've got, obviously, the window open. It's blowing fresh air in from outside and whatever. But obviously, the fresh air contains allergens and stuff like that. That's pretty... not good. Yeah, it's not great. I'm glad I'm not allergic to anything. Yeah, but obviously I'm sure you have some kind of sympathy for people who are... Oh, of course, yeah, of course. I mean, I'm not a horrible person or anything like that. No. So, yeah, you do like that song. Any other songs that are not by me that you like? When you were talking about that one, although they're talking about in the Amiga magazine recently, that one that was it wasn't a rock, it was a rock lobster. It goes like that, doesn't it? I think it goes like that. I think that's the one that goes like that. But yeah, that's the B-52, isn't it? Yeah, and the Love Shack. They did do the Love Shack one as well. So, I have been asked what I need for my next emote slot. Unfortunately, affiliates only gets the amount of emote slots that I have. If I want to get some more emote slots, I'd need to be a partner. I need at least 75 people watching me for every stream. And I have an average about 5 people watching me per stream, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. No, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So, I mean, there are the bit emote slots, but as I was saying last time, you have to pay, I think, at least 20 quid. Yeah, Twitch is... They definitely gatekeep a lot. They could probably have some like stages in between there, but obviously it's like you can get lots more if you're a partner, and you can earn a lot more through that as well. But yeah, but as I said, the cheapest bit emote thing is about 20 quid or something. Then it goes up to like 60, then 120. I think that was it. Yeah. And so yeah, it's just it's not not easy, is it? Easy being green, or kind of like shiny bluey green. I think it's moderately easy being you. It is moderately easy being me. Oh look, Starly is giving us five doggos. Starly has given us 5 doggos over. 5 very good doggos. Thank you very much for the... That's okay, you don't have to donate anything. But yeah, it's like over time, if you donate a certain amount, if over time you donate 20 quid, I think it is, then you'll get it. No, if over time you donate whatever, 60, 100 quid or 120 quid, you'll get the next ones up. It's for Tracy. Oh, thank you, I like doggos. Are they like the animal cracker things? So you get to... Are they chocolate on one side and you get to eat them? I'm not sure if they are or not, but what are you going to do with your bits, Tracy? That's a bit of a private question. That's not... The doggos... A Twitch currency called bits, which translate into real money. Real money? Yeah, I don't know how much that is. I mean, it's going to be like... Not loads, but it's going to be it's going to be something, isn't it? It's going to be something. It all adds up over time and such like that. Yeah, I like doggos, and I like money as well. Good for you, Tracy. But yeah, so unless you can find me like 70 regular followers, or 70 regular watchers, I should say. If you can find me 70 regular watchers without doing so in means which Twitch would be unhappy with. If you can strong arm 70 more people into watching me regularly, then you can have some more emotes. But I think otherwise it'll just have to either take time or just never happen. Yeah, you've got to think positive. Well, I don't know if it's about thinking positive or not. It's just about whether what I have is what what people want. And as Stally says, I've got to have a hot tub and do some cosplay. That sounds pretty good. Imagine me in a hot tub. Bloop, 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 bloop. I am in a hot tub. Is this good? Is this good content? I am in a hot tub. I don't know I'm going blah 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 blah, but I think that's what the water would be doing. Is that good? I think that was good. I mean, that'll draw people in, surely. I think the fewer clothes you wear, the better your hot tub streams do, and so I think you're doing pretty well there. Great! I'm completely naked. You are indeed. And they allow this on Twitch? I think it's because you don't have any bits to show off. I have plenty of bits. I have 5 bits. Starly gave me 5 bits. Indeed. I'm going to go and enjoy my bits over there. Bye-bye! Anyhow, whilst Tracy enjoys herself over there on the Raspberry Pi, I'm going to say goodbye and play everybody out with a song. And I think it's going to be the My Amiga song, because we were playing Amiga games, and I hope you enjoyed. I don't have my tablet connected and all that kind of thing to show off the possum thing, otherwise I would show off the possum and the panda and the lizard and the kitty, but, you know, I don't have them connected at the moment to do so. But yes, we're going to end out with a song, and I hope you all have a good rest of the day. It is currently Friday, and tomorrow is probably going to be a Stars transmission stream. If you wish to be over there, then you can do so. Sunday I shall be doing Minecraft, as Starly says. I think Starly wants to have a talk to me about Minecraft at some point. I'm going to be like I'm going to be whenever you feel like doing it. Send me a message. Hopefully I'll be okay to talk to you and stuff like that. But, you know, just ping me and stuff like that. But yes, thank you once again for the bits there, Starly, and for everybody else, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.
From that first time that I saw you, I was taken by surprise. You had more than just four colors. I could not believe my eyes. Your sample playback capabilities were just the best. And when I saw your resolution, wow, I was impressed. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal, we're in it to the end. I can't tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. I love when you get serious with desktop publishing. Digital painting, girl, well, you are number one. When nothing quite will hit the spot, you're awesome at coding. And when we chill and play together, it's always the most fun. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal, we're in it to the end. I can't tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. When I turn you off, when I push your buttons, I always feel sorry the next day. I wish I could be with you every hour. I love it when you light up, it makes me feel so good. My Amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a gal pal, we're in it to the end. I can't tell